Right, welcome to Investigations. And this one looking at rake. The word rake. You see that that becomes realm, kingdom or empire. And obviously like the first thing when you mention rake, the first thing what people automatically think of is Roman or Nazi. You know, to do with rake. So you see third rake, you know, which was obviously the Nazi one. It means third realm. So you know, like the three, you know, like the transes, right? And the three, like the Masonic as well. Of course, Hitler and all that was supposed to be against Freemasonry, you know, and obviously supposed to be against Jews and all, you know. So that doesn't really make sense with that, you know what I mean? And as you can see, that one's to do with the earlier Holy Roman Empire, which is where you get the Christian religion from, right? And that's where it comes about in reality, around about that time, you know, around about 1700. By 1800 it was like in full force, you know, type of thing across Europe. So you see the rake, and interesting there, also become rich. Yeah. Like obviously Richard and all that, right? Heiliges Römisches Reich. So, you know, you have the rake idea, right? Like I see, the first thing you think of, like in the profane sort of modernistic ways, is the Nazi thing, you know. But it's today with just having a, you know, like a kingdom or realm, you know, a realm. Race, very interesting and all, you know, race. Domain. So that's interesting code. Yeah, read when you see this this Prime Minister one that they've brought in, read. You see how the Kia, because Kia isn't like it's not it's not a name I've ever heard of. So you know, Kia, it's unusual lot. And it's basically become the code for rake. See? Basically become the code for the rake. So this you know, character is obviously selected early on to you know, serve in the political ways and serve the rake, you know, bring in the rake. So many of them are called the rake in the politics. So this is of course the star, you know, the star and the myrrh, right? And that's interesting again, you know, that means Jew star. You know, the myrrh. You know, flip that upside down, the myrrh. That means Jew star. The Jew star rake, right? So that's like, you know, on the profane surface, the opposite of the Nazi rake type idea, you see, but it's all the same, you know. Of course, this, you know, this they always says that the father worked as a tool maker, and they began practicing as barrister at the Middle Temple. You know, the middle, like the third. The middle is the third. So it's, you know, it's basically the Jew Reich, the Trans Empire, you know. I think that's where the you know, the Tony Blair one was from, that as well. You know, that same type of background. You know, they're selected as political servants in that, right? As we know, these characters are totally groomed from you know, like the start, from the childhood, to serve their masters in whatever way, you know, like they show an aptitude for politics or whatever. See, then they go on to become politicians. You see there, this one was in a pop group or something when I was young. You know, and then it obviously was crap at pop music or whatever, so they basically channeled it along other lines, you know what I mean? But it was always serving its right masters, you know. It was on the Robert Kilroy Silk TV programme and all, quite young, see. You always get early appearances of them and all that. Interestingly, when you have that, you know, that name with Keir Starmer, basically this John Merrick one is basically another form of the same name, right? Where it's Mer, as in Mer, become the Jew, right? And the Reich, Jew Reich, right? Again, like, what was this story about? It was about a sympathy, you know. If you've seen like the you know, like the movie or whatever, you know, it's very near a tearjerker type of thing, you know. It's to elicit sympathy, right? Elicit sympathy for the Jew Reich, right? Of course, elephant is the Indian, you know, it's Indian, right? Indian symbol type of thing, you know. So again, it's like a sympathy for the devil, you know, to trick you into eliciting sympathy for a certain thing, right? And it turns out to be, you know, not what you think it is, see? Of course, yeah, you know, if you know Mel Brooks, you know, you couldn't get any more Jewish. See what I mean? Again, you see in Kurd like Gurlam or Liu, you know, Lewis, Levi and all that. Of course, yeah, you know, Ukraine. I've seen him come from the Ukraine. Again, yeah, you've seen the Reich. You know, this is the Reich. Birmingham, Alabama, you know, the civil rights movement capital and all that. And again, you know, obviously a trans. I wonder if they put, I'm not sure if this one's supposed to be, what do you call it, lesbian. Maybe, you know, put that Kurd in the name, like. I'm not sure if it is. Looks like it would be, you know what I mean, but I'm not sure if it is. But again, it's a servant of the, you know, of course, a con. Serving the Reich, you know. And it looks like there is a sort of, you know, like a rumours thing about this being a lesbian type idea, right? As we know, they're actually transes. But regards ever a same-sex relationship, like apparently with the best friend Randy Bean, right? So you got one called Lisa, right? Leza, and Randy Bean. You know the bean, the flicking the bean idea and all that. Randy Bean. See what I mean? So that's a straight joke type of thing, you know, what they've put in to cover the identity and all that, you know. See what I mean? Of course, lots of speculation about that type of thing, see. There's the Randy Bean. That must be the one, like, you know. There's another Kurd, you know, playing golf. That's another sort of Kurd for it, right? So again, using the, you know, that type of idea as the cover, right? this one here, William Reich. There was a lot of weird stuff about, you know, sexual practices and UFOs and all this, and again, it's got to be a type of idea of creating a weirdo to cover up for the, you know, for the fact that they're transit, you know. All different type of stuff about, you know, like sex, orgasms and all this, Ukrainian, Jewish. Yeah, you know, what they're very much into is covering up for the fact that they're transits. Always, yeah, you know, disguising the actual truth. You know, not in the form that you think, of course, you know, because actually trans is people, you know. Of course, this was at that time where we're doing all the psychoanalysis stuff and, you know, trying to explore people's minds and for the next sort of century, what we're going to really go into people's minds. T-Back City. You know, that stage, you know, were totally 1933. So they were sort of formulating how to control people over the next 100 odd years, you know, at this point. Interesting there, that one was born in the Dobzhau, Kingdom of Galicia and Ludomiria. Mur again, Mur Kurd, right? And the Gauli, like the Gauli priests. Habsburg monarchy. Of course, you know, the Gaulis is cult, Mesopotamia, Teapot, Greece, and you know, the G Reich, yeah, baby, 300 BCE, sacred symbol of black meteorite, modern Turkey. Again, you know, I think, he's talking about that region, you know, that region of Eastern Europe type of thing. Cross-dressing and castrating themselves, you know, and all that. And as we know, the Jewish is matrilineal, you know, the Jewish is matrilineal society. Of course, you know, Hitler was supposed to have persecuted Freemasons in Nazi Germany. Again, this seemed like another sympathy for the devil, you know, type of idea where they wanted to get the sympathy for him. Of course, in those, you know, them portrait pictures that they did, it's of course Dean and Masonic pros, you know, the three and so it looks like he was Masonic, you know. Noah Hanstein, the Noah Hanstein, the triple six, right, the 3-6. So basically he was a trans. It's symbolising that he was a trans, and that was done in 1937, 777. So